Hello, welcome back to my channel. I need to swap out the palettes that are upstairs and I'll probably add some things to the caboodle. There's a pile over here that you can't really see because my display palettes need to be swapped out. I figured I would film it. That sounds interesting. Stick around. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe. This is gonna be a little bit chattier. If you don't like chatty videos, if that bothers you, this is not the video for you. Wait till the next one. I will try and keep my unboxing videos less chatty. I had a comment about me talking too much during unboxing videos, but this will be a little bit chattier, just as a disclaimer. So let's jump in. Okay, I have a old towel that I keep in here. I just cleaned my brush off on it. Is really all it's for. You can see eyeshadow brushes, my face brush. I do swap it out occasionally. That one's got a little bit of use left in it. I'm gonna set that to the side. My mother-in-law gave me this. It's from Thrive. She got a kit. She had breast cancer last summer, so they sent her, I don't know if Thrive specifically, but she got a box of things. She didn't want any of this stuff. The bag it's cute. I'll keep it for giveaways, but we have, there's a mascara in here. There's a couple of like eyeshadow sticks. What else is this? I don't know. Lash serum. So I have a basket over here of stuff that needs to get put away, either in my personal stash or in the giveaway. I'm not going to keep all of that. So that's what I got to figure out where that's going. Some things that I do want to put in the caboodle, I got in Boxy. I shouldn't even call it BoxyCharm anymore. In the Ipsy, there's the Kevyn Aucoin little blush I would like to try. And then the Makeup by Mario highlighter. So I will put those in. We're starting to get into fall a little bit slowly here. I do want to put in my Made by Mitchell contour. This is in Tickled Taupe. I like that this is very gray. I have a liquid bronzer from Tarte that is an actual bronzer. That's more of a contour, so I would like to put that in. There is a YSL bronzer. I think I poked it in here. I may be inclined to keep. Poked it in here. Maybe I'll leave that in there. It's at the bottom of the basket. Okay. Face palette that I do want to put in there, again, is this one, the Trick or Treat. Has a couple of bronzers, a couple of orange blushes. So I'll do that. And then for blush, this one from Ofra, just because it's got a pretty good orange, a purple, and a pink, which to me is a little more what I wear more during moving into fall. Okay, one for sure that I want to put in there is the Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2. This is a little more pinky, rosy neutral. So that also came in Ipsy. So those things, and then we'll kind of sort through. This is a backup of my tinted sunscreen that I wear. My other one is almost out, so this probably needs to go back upstairs. So we'll set that there. All the stuff that's going to get pulled out, I'm going to take out Cosmic Dreamer from Ensley Rain. It's multicolored. This looks a little grungy towards the bottom. I might leave that. I'll set that here. We'll think about that. One for sure, let's see, this is the Day of the Dead palette from Gourmand Girls. It's bright colored. I'll see what I end up keeping. I may keep that one out too, just so I don't end up with everything orange. This is the Dark Magic palette. Is that Book of Magic? So that's gonna go back in my stash. This is the Ace Beauté Palette-opoly. I didn't touch this at all. I still haven't used it, so I think we'll pull that out. My Stranger Things palette from ColourPop, I think I'll leave just because it's super dark. Like I said, I don't want to have everything be orange. That's happened before. The Fresh Prince palette, I used a tiny bit, but that can come out. Yeah, when I say go, it's going to go back in my collection. I'm not getting rid of it, just to clarify. The One Up from Lethal, that can go. Let's see, I'm going to keep the Frankenstein palette from Melt. I think that's nice, like neutrally. Please don't fall off. Okay, and then from Gourmand Girls, we have Haunted. Haunted's gonna stay. Bitten. Bitten will stay. And then Nueva Vida can go back. Okay, so this is the basket I keep the palettes in. There's a mess. Okay, let's see. And again, all of these are not going to go upstairs. The ones that don't go in this basket. Let's see, Patrick Ta needs to come over here. The ones that don't go in this basket are going to go on the display because I have my spring stuff out. Let's see. I would like to do Spooked, because it is very traditional Halloween. So I would like that one. How purpley. I don't know that I need to take Nightshade upstairs. I pulled out Nightshade. It's like purples and greens. Maybe. That would give me 4. I try and not overload this. I have a feeling it may. Let's see. I have Witch's Brew from Lorella. I bought this off of TikTok shop. I got these both for like $6. This is pretty, but I don't know. I think this can go downstairs. Let's move these because these are gonna go in the caboodle. Oh God. Okay. Try not put everything in the frame. Okay. I'm gonna move you a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay, so the Witch's Brew will go on display. This is Pick of the Patch. Again, this was the other one that I got for $6. This one's just warm neutral browns. Okay, one for sure. Let's see, the Little Ghost. This one makes me think that I don't need the Day of the Dead palette per se, so I think I'll do these two for sure upstairs, the Trick or Treat and the Little Ghost. Okay, let me move these things back here by the sunscreen because I know those are gonna go. Let's see, so that means I haven't reached for these at all. I shouldn't say really. I have not reached for these at all. So these two I think can come out. Give some other things a chance. I'll do these two upstairs. Let's see, this is old from QVC, Too Faced, their original pumpkin spice. It's just neutral. Still smells like, doesn't really smell like pumpkin spice, but has a vanilla smell. I have Blend Bunny that I pulled out. Never used this. Never ever used this. This is grungy. I'm thinking maybe we'll put it there for now. I'm getting overwhelmed. Trick or Treat. The black has been swatched because I did a video comparing all of the blacks from all of the palettes that I have. They are not all the same. Spoiler alert. I like that this is straight fall. So that one I think is gonna go. Makes me think that I probably don't need this one upstairs. That can go on display. I need to rotate this basket again next month. So what doesn't go now, I'm gonna try and be better. I need to set a reminder or something. The Nightmare on Elm Street, the Freddy Krueger palette. I didn't pull out the red one. See, I also have the Hella palette just because like this is one of my favorite palettes. don't know if I need it upstairs per se. I haven't been wearing makeup a lot. I think that can go on display. I pulled out Garfield. This looked really like rich fall colors to me. One that I do want to take upstairs is the Halloween 2 palette. And I may change my mind on some of these going in the basket. We'll see how full it gets. I did take out Ghostface Returns. Again, only swatched the black. And then Ghostface will stay down here. I also got out the Chucky one and the camp, like the Friday the 13th palette. Ace Beauté Falling for You is pretty warm tones. And then this one I think I'll take upstairs. This is the Classic Autumn by Dee Dee Signature. I don't think I'm going to take it up right now, maybe later. I got out my Fantasy Cosmetica palettes. There's the Bard. Let's see, Druid. I was going to put these in the basket, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll wait. Warlock and Rogue. But these will go over on the display. I do want to, I have my Haunted Europe. I would like that one to go. I don't know if I'm going to have the Ghost Town. Very neutral. Because I have a couple of neutral things. I think I'll have that one down here. I pulled out the green one just because I like greens for fall. And then I don't think I've ever really used the Hudson Valley. This is pretty. I think I can use these together. Like I'm really feeling like true fall. Let's see, we got Pumpkin Spice from Too Faced. The Second Slice. I had a bunch of people asking for reviews. I've still never used this palette still. I'm a terrible person. The Apple one I did use last year. Mine still kind of smells like caramel apples. I did use this one, but I think I'll hold off just because I have the Patrick Ta, because I feel like the colors in here I would reach for are the pinkier ones, which are in there. And then the Cinnamon Swirl, still never used this one either. Okay. Urban Myth from Black Moon. I don't think I'm gonna. Graveyard Smash is pretty. This will go on display. Don't think I'm going to take it upstairs. I have the Thankful palette from that brand. This is the Candy palette from Rasha B Cosmetics. Pretty. I have the Haunted Mansion Welcome Foolish Mortals. Mine looks a little different just because I swapped out 2 of the greens, I think. So mine looks a little bit different. I don't think I want to take that one upstairs. But that can go on display. If you're new, ColourPop's palettes are magnetic. They're really easy to pop them out. So you can swap out colors. I've customized a few. My Star Wars palette, that one. I think if there's any others. I have the Haunted Pumpkin from Give Me Glow. They are redoing their palette, so I think if this one is still available, it's going to be smaller. Like, these are huge. They're getting away from these large pan sizes, I think, so that they can bring their price point down and make them a little more affordable, because their palettes were a little bit pricey. Like the Christmas Morning palette, same thing. They're like really large circle pans. That palette is still available. It just doesn't look like the one that I have anymore. I have the big one. I'm not going to replace mine because there's nothing wrong with them, but just note they're going away from the large pans. I have the Moonspell palette from Lunar Beauty. I never got the second one. It's mostly purple, and I'm not a huge purple wearer. I have Halloween. just straight Halloween. I think I would like that one upstairs. There's some pretty shades in there. Freaking Bats, I think I'll leave down here. This reminds me of like the Foolish Mortals palette a little bit. And then I have Hocus Pocus. I have all three. This is the second Hocus Pocus palette, the Witching Hour. That can stay down here. I really like this. People either loved this palette or they hated it. This is the first one that they did. I like it. I like the neutrals that are in there. I think it represents the earthy vibe, especially from the opening sequence, and then Hocus Pocus too. Very different. I think they took that and amped it up, made it a little more, obviously more neon. And then I also pulled out my ABH Norvina Volume 3, just because this is like Halloween colors, but like with the Hocus Pocus 2 palette, they're just bright. There's plums, orange, but it's very like 80s neon. So that's gonna go in the display. Okay, let's see what we can fit in here. I try and do kind of like by size. So let's do the Nomad. Halloween 2. No, let's see, what Odin's Eye. We'll do the 4 Gourmand palettes. I can put Trick or Treat in front. I try and not overload the Stranger Things. Can go behind. I have not been wearing makeup a lot. I've been like in a depression funk a little bit, so I have not been reaching for makeup. I got Patrick Ta, and then Frankenstein will fit. And then these face palettes, this is the blush and highlighter, the Trick or Treat, these will go in the front. I think that's good. That is about like the most I want to go. There's a little bit of room, but it's enough that I can see what's in here without it being overloaded. Okay, let's look in this. I have a bunch of lip stuff in here. Okay, I've got extra sunscreens. This is the open, and I just put you in the frame. I am so sorry. Let me move you. Notice that, because that would have been annoying. This is the open one for this, and I'm trying to squeeze out. This is like $35, $40. It's a little, I'm determined to use it all. My mom gave me this. I did end up with skin cancer recently, so I am all about the sunscreen. So I have, this needs to get, I have too many, because I have that Ulta MD, and then I have the Super Goop. This is a clear one, and then I have, I think there's a, what is the brand? The brand just escaped my brain. First Aid Beauty. I have a moisturizer sunscreen, and then I also have another one. It's a skincare brand that you can get at Walgreens. I keep that on my husband's side because he needs to use it, but this is if I don't want any tint to it. It's good. What is the, I haven't even tried this out. This is SPF 50, that's SPF 40. Does this have a color to it? I don't know. This doesn't smell. This is not as silicone-y feeling as the Super Goop. Maybe I'll try this just because I know I like this. Maybe I'll put this in just to try it. Trying to rotate. I get stuck on the same things. Let's see, what do I have in here? There's the Tarte. I use that one a lot. I like that. The Hula Wave, I don't love it as well as my little stick that I have, so I think I'll take that out. This is Contour. This is CoverGirl. I like this for like on my nose. I am gonna put this in. So I have bronzer, cream bronzer, and cream contour. I feel like I could probably leave this out. I don't need all of these. This is a Rare Beauty highlighter, but I use it to mix in with blush. I'm going to take out the glowy Tarte blush. Okay. I've got Stranger Things cream blush in here. That can stay. And then I have, these are all matte, which is what the Rare Beauty comes into. If I want a glowy blush, I do a dot of that and a dot of this. So I have a pink from Moon Slice, a peach, orangey one from Made by Mitchell, and then this purpley one from Estate. So I think I have all the colors. I don't really introduce red till after Halloween. This, I think, also has peach, kind of a pinky peach. That can go back. I have this one from Melt. This was, like, this is a pink. I don't think this is the same. No, this is a little bit more of a pink. This is like a hot pink too, but do I need both? I think I'm gonna leave the Stranger Thing one. I'll take this one out just because I don't love the highlighter that's in there. I have 2 powders. I don't know why I have 2. I haven't been reaching for the Mally. That can come out. I'm gonna leave my number 7 powder in here. No wonder this thing was so full. I've got a bunch of crap in here that I'm not using. So the contour, and I'm gonna pick this, like you see, I clearly love this. I feel like I need to pick out a different one just to rotate. Okay, I'm gonna do the Too Faced. Mine is in Chocolate Souffle for the bronzer. So we'll do that. And then for highlighter, I love my little Benefit one, but I'm going to put in my ABH highlighter stick again, just because I get stuck on one thing and I'm not using all of my stuff. Everything else I think is good. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I did that. Something that needed to be done anyway, so I figured I would film it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Bye, everybody.